Alright guys, so just a little bit of context before this video starts. So my roommates Sam and Tripp get in arguments pretty often. We've only been living together for about a week and a half now, and they've probably had, what, 5 or 6 arguments already. This is just half of one that happened just a couple minutes ago from the time of this recording, and probably about an hour from this upload. They decided to argue about humans and how they're evolving. We're omnivores or not. Earlier today they argued about commas. I don't know how long that went on for, but they argued about this for about 20 minutes. I only got about 10 minutes of footage from it, but I figured I'd turn on the camera for it and upload it.
And whatever it's called. If you look at the jawbones of humans prior to like 40,000 years ago, they were much thicker and stronger because we hadn't invented cooking yet. The advent of cooking allowed us to make softer foods, which meant we didn't need these giant-ass jaws to tear apart the flesh of raw meat anymore. So we can chew our food with our little tiny canines, and it's fine. And we conserve mass for our jaw, and we get more energy out of it because we cook it, and that's why we get a bigger brain, and that's why humans are omnivores.
Read any science article, and it will tell you that we are supposed to eat plants.
No, we're supposed to eat plants
Exclusively.
And
we're not omnivores.
We're not.
Humans are not omnivores.
We are omnivores, Tripp.
We don't digest meat.
Yes, we do.
Fats that we eat from meat stay in your arteries forever.
That's not
your arteries forever. It's the same thing. It's exclusively meat fat. It is exclusively meat fat.
No.
I don't care if you go out and you kill the damn cow yourself. You'll still get it in your arteries. It's close up. It's not.
Because your body is, those things absorb fat. You're supposed to absorb fat, Tripp. It's supposed to stay
from plants.
No, plants don't have lipids. Oh my god.
Are you kidding me? Avocados, cashews, fats.
Those are fucking disgusting.
Fat facts from Tripp.
Fact. Humans are omnivores. Falsehood. Humans are herbivores. You've been watching so much vegan propaganda that you think that humans have never eaten meat. That's fucking stupid.
Humans are herbivores.
Well, no! Why would we be hunting things naturally in Africa? Tripp, what do you think humans have been? Why did we invent cooking? Do you think we were cooking fucking leaves?
Why do we cook?
We cook because it makes more energy. When we cook our food, it requires us to digest it so we can absorb more from it so we can have bigger brains. That's why we have meat. If you eat berries all day, you're never going to get all the energy you need to be a human being.
Look at the societies that have the healthiest, oldest people, like Japan and India.
They still eat meat!
They don't!
Yes,
they don't!
do.
Japan and India have the largest populations of herbivores.
No! Alright, they eat sushi, they eat fish. Yes, they do have the largest populations of vegetarians, but that's only because they have an industrialized agricultural society that can support the types of foods in large quantities to feed the people with that kind of diet voluntarily.
And we would be
able
to do that if we weren't mass-producing cows!
Yes, we're mass-producing cows because now we have the capacity.
But we shouldn't do that! For every pound that you get from a cow, that's like 40 pounds of grain!
Yeah, but there's so much more energy concentrated into a single package.
You're saying that there's more energy in a pound of cow than 40 pounds of grain.
No, but I'm saying you can't eat 40 pounds of grain, Tripp.
But the people who are starving and hungry can.
No, they can't.
Your hunger would effectively be solved if everyone became vegetarian.
Think about this. If a cow has 70% the energy of 40 pounds of grain, then a single pound of cow meat. A single pound of cow meat will provide you with the energy.
It's going in one year and out another year. Like, why are you using statistics?
Jesus Christ, Tripp.
You didn't have to do this.
Look, humans are omnivores.
Humans are not omnivores.
3-year-olds know this, Tripp. Humans are omnivores.
Because they're taught it.
No! We literally evolved to eat meat. We've slowly evolved away from eating meat. We have evolved away from eating meat.
Yes! But we never evolved to eat meat in the first place.
You can't evolve away from something if you never evolved to it.
We never did evolve to it.
Yes, we did, Tripp. This is why the intestinal tracts of different people with more... If you look at the intestinal tracts of a person in Europe who has a high meat diet, their intestinal tracts are far more compact than the person from India whose diet consists mostly of
rice. And they're still going to die at age 40, and the person in India who's a vegetarian is going to live to age 100.
But that's not true, because India actually has a lower life expectancy than Europeans. Because the major factor...
That's not all because of food.
Because the major factor is not...
That's because they're drinking water where people are dead.
If you spend your entire life just eating healthy, it only adds like 6 to 9 months of comfortable living to your life.
That's
if
not
you
at all
eat
true.
extremely unhealthy, it can take away from it. But if you eat a balanced diet of meat and regular stuff...
But you're not supposed to have meat.
Yes, you are!
That's just a fact.
We have literally...
Lentils, beans,
oh
peanuts,
my God.
whey, all that has protein.
Tripp, our hearts are evolved for stamina. We are designed to run down creatures in the safari, alright?
That's not true.
Yes, that's completely true. Humans
That
have the
is not at all
most efficient cardio system
Name
on
one
Earth.
animal.
It's true.
That is not
That is
true.
verified.
Are you
We have the
kidding
most
me?
efficient cardio system
We
on Earth.
couldn't catch a
Humans,
single other mammal.
we do it all the time in Africa with just spears. It's
When did you
where
go to
we evolved
Africa?
from. Tripp, oh my god, people literally run down animals over a period of 8 hours and the animals collapse from exhaustion. We kill them and eat them. We evolved to do that, Tripp. I'm looking this up. This has gone on too long.
per hour.
This
The
is
fucking gazelle can run
a
about 50
gazelle does
on
not
it.
have endurance. If you have hunters on,
But you
if
can't
you have
run it
endurance
down.
on sides and you're in an open field,
They're
you will
skittish. They
eventually.
will hear you and see you coming. You've never even been hunting before.
Dude, do you know what people eat in Africa? They can't just eat fucking grass. Oh my god.
They eat yams. A lot of yams.
This is genuinely stupidity. Oh my god.
And in this meantime, I fucking fixed my board.
Humans are optimized for endurance running, not speed.
Yeah, but we're not good at either.
We have the best heart in the animal kingdom.
Wolves can run for 30 miles for like the course of a day.
Wolves cannot run as long as humans can. They can run faster.
Orca
but they can't
whales
walk.
can swim about 100 miles a day.
Yeah,
100
but
kilometers.
it's far less intensive for their oxygen use.
Because their heart is better.
No, their heart is
Putting it into their
bigger.
bodies.
It's not better. We have the most efficient heart.
That doesn't matter.
It does
If we
matter.
can't hunt down animals.
We
When's the
literally
last
do
time
that
you-
all the time.
When have you ever heard of anyone? Have you ever heard of anyone running after a deer
Yes.
until the deer collapses?
There's literally a video of a dude doing it in Africa. There are several videos of people doing it.
but where's
That's where we came from, Tripp.
Africa?
Africa, the origin, the continent from which humans originated and which people still live in the same way that they have been living for 100,000 years. You have eaten so much vegan propaganda that you don't even know what humans are supposed to fucking eat.
They're supposed to eat plants. A
No!
plant-based diet.
We're supposed to eat meat and supplement with berries and vegetables.
What, you think we should eat dairy? We shouldn't eat dairy at all. That's
No, we did not evolve to eat dairy. But we
No,
evolved to
we're-
eat meats.
We're technically supposed to be lactose intolerant.
80% of the world is technically lactose intolerant.
Europe is mostly lactose tolerant because Europeans have slowly
The
adapted.
rest isn't.
But the rest
We're
isn't.
not supposed to.
The Europeans are supposed to. Use the unlikely combination of sweatiness and relentlessness to gain the upper hand over their faster, stronger, and generally more dangerous animal prey. And their prey wasn't fucking yams, Tripp.
It was.
It
It's
wasn't
predominant-
yams.
Look at the diets. Oh
This
my
is
God.
Harvard. You're gonna deny Harvard because you've been so
Nowhere in this does it
inundated
say that we've hunted down deer by running after them instead of eating yams.
antelopes and cheetahs. Alright. Well,
Antelopes and cheetah. We didn't eat the damn cheetah, but
modern humans and their immediate ancestors, such as Homo erectus, sport several adaptations to make humans, instead of some ferocious, furry, or fleet creatures, the animals' world's best distance runners. Oh my God.
I believe that we can run distances. That's been proven. We can run like 100-mile races. But that's not
While
good.
some of our ancestors' meat eating may have been due to scavenging, Lieberman said the appearance about 2 million years ago of physical adaptations that have no impact on walking, but that make humans better endurance runners, provide evidence that early scavengers became running hunters. Specifically, we developed long, springy tendons on our legs and feet that function like large elastics, storing energy and releasing it with each stride, reducing the amount of energy it takes to take another step. There are several adaptations to help keep our body stable as we run, such as the way we counterbalance each step with an arm swing, our large butt muscles that hold our upper bodies upright, and an elastic ligament in our neck to help keep our head steady. Even the human waist, thinner and more flexible than that of our primate relatives, allows us to twist our upper bodies as we run to counterbalance the slightly off-center force exerted as we stride with each leg. Once humans start running, it only takes a bit more energy for us to run faster, Lieberman said. Other animals, on the other hand, expend a lot more energy as they speed up, particularly when they switch from a trot to a gallop, which most animals cannot maintain over long distances. Though these adaptations make humans and our immediate ancestors better runners, it is our ability to run in the heat that Lieberman said may have had a real difference in our ability to procure game. Humans, he said, which have several adaptations that help us dump the enormous amounts of heat generated by running. These adaptations include our hairlessness, our ability to sweat, and the fact that we breathe through our mouths when we run, which not only allows us to take bigger breaths, but also dumps heat. We can run in conditions that no other animal can run in. While animals get rid of excess heat by panting, they can't pant. Evidence, alright?
So keep going.
Alright. While animals get rid of excess heat by panting, they can't pant when they gallop. Lieberman said, That means that to run a prey animal into the ground, ancient humans didn't have to run further than the animal could trot and didn't have to run faster than the animal could gallop. All they had to do is to run faster for longer periods of time than the slowest speed at which the animal started to gallop. Altogether, Lieberman said these adaptations allowed us to relentlessly pursue game in the hottest part of the day while most animals rest. Lieberman said humans likely practice persistence hunting, chasing a game animal during the heat of day, making it run faster than it could maintain, tracking and flushing it if it tried to rest, and repeating the process until the animal literally overheated and collapsed. Yeah, this is not a fucking yam trip. I told you this happens. Alright?
It happened.
Happens.
And
Still
those people
happen.
still had a lifespan of like 25 years.
Alright. That doesn't mean they didn't evolve to do it.
For 25 years and then they died.
Yeah, but now we can eat healthier, which means you can supplement the meat you evolved to eat with vegetables and other things to make your life longer.
Because you weren't supposed to eat
Or you can spend your entire life eating nothing but vegetables and avocados and waking yourself off to pictures of PETA until you die at fucking 80
120.
and 6 months rather than dying at 80.
But that's not how that works.
That is how it works, alright? Let me show you another article.
He's not even letting me pull up the articles.
Because there aren't any truth. Look at your computer.
There's an abundance, my friend.
Alright, if you guys enjoyed that video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below and hit that post notification bell if you really like my content. If you want to see Sam and Tripp argue more, give me topics down in the description that both of them can argue about, and I'll try and film them arguing about that stuff. I'll try and get them riled up. Thanks for watching. Make sure to do all that cool stuff. Follow my social media down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.